Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Sallallahu sallam wa barak ala Nabi Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, Instagram fam, friends and followers of as-Saafiy, and welcome to another episode of Revert Reflections. I'd like to begin today with a hadith collected by Imam Muslim on the authority of Jarir radiallahu anhu, who reported that some people from the tribe of Mudar, they entered the Prophet's mosque sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and when they entered it, they were barefoot. They were hardly clothed, to the point that the description that is given by some of the narrators, or in some of the versions of the hadith, is that some of them were wearing what we would consider similar to a large potato sack with a hole cut out for the neck and for the arms, and it extended to a point in their midsection where it barely covered their loins. Barely covered. Some of them so barely covered that they had to, in addition to whatever cloth or material that they were wearing, they had to use their hands to cover their private areas. They stood there at the back of the mosque in their unfortunate state. People saw them, but no one bothered to ask about their needs or offer to help them. People saw them, they were there, but in spite of being seen, they were unseen. People just walked by them as if they didn't exist. So the Prophet's facial expression changed. Tama'ara wajhun Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. His facial expression changed. This sight, this event, it upset him sallallahu alayhi wasallam because of what he witnessed of their indigence, their poverty, and how the people were overlooking them and were not offering them any amount of assistance or even any sympathy. Brothers and sisters, this hadith, it highlights an unfortunate trend in the contemporary Muslim community. Yes, it happened during the time of the Prophet ﷺ, and he rectified, as we'll see. But this is something which, although the Prophet spoke about it at that time and expressed his dissatisfaction and displeasure with it, it's something which we see nowadays recurring in the contemporary Muslim community. That is the trend, brothers and sisters, of some Muslims not seeing other Muslims, despite those Muslims who are not seen wanting or needing or deserving to be seen. What does it mean, brothers and sisters, to not be seen? To be there, but to be absent at the same time. In the eyes of others, that is. To be overlooked, to be dismissed, to be disregarded. How does that affect those who are not seen? How does that make them feel? Is that just their problem? Or are we as Muslims collectively obligated to eradicate or at least minimize this trend? When some of us, brothers and sisters, fail to see others, what impact does that have on our ability as Muslims to foster a cohesive Muslim community? Should we even care? What does our religion say about all of that? These are some of the questions, brothers and sisters, that we hope to answer in this week's series of Revert Reflections. We want to talk about how we as Muslims don't see each other, or not seeing each other as Muslims. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, until we meet again tomorrow, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as always, that He bless your houses, bless your spouses, bless your children, bless your sources of livelihood and income. That He makes you blessed and blesses you wherever you may be. That He showers you with His blessings and surrounds you with His protection throughout your day and beyond. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us all the good of this world and the hereafter, and that He makes us from those who listen to the talk and follow the best of it. Allahumma ameen. Wa sallallahu wa sallam wa barak. An nabina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.